Can you believe there's a fungus the size of 51 football pitches? There is. It's called honey fungus, or known scientifically as Armillaria. And this huge individual is estimated to be at least 2,500 years old, so it was effectively born in the time of ancient Greece. Armillaria is a real enemy to plants, and well known to gardeners throughout the world. The Royal Horticultural Society are the world's largest gardening society, and they diagnose plant diseases for gardeners throughout the UK. Every year, Armillaria is the #1 disease. Not only does it kill trees and plants in our gardens, it's a big problem commercially too. In the UK, it attacks orchards and forests, and worldwide, more exotic plants like citruses, grapes, and almonds. But this means it could have an effect on our wine industry. And the problem is, there is no control or cure for Armillaria. The chemicals we have are ineffective or have been banned because they're bad for the environment, which means we're left to dig out the entire root system of infected plants, down to every last piece, to starve out disease. But what if there's another way? Or what if there's a way we can fill the ugly space left behind when we've dug out our plants? What if there's another organism to fight our battles for us? Fight like versus like, good versus bad fungi, a form of biological control. Well, there are hundreds of fungi in our environment, so why not look at some of these and find a good fungi that might act as a fungal superhero to fight the disease for us? One such fungi might already exist. Trichoderma lives in the soil, leaves and roots of plants, and is a well-known biological control for many different plant diseases, including those affecting strawberries. It can even promote the growth of some plants. So I've taken 40 strains of Trichoderma from the roots of healthy plants, which are right next to plants which have already died from Armillaria. I think this is the best place to start because they might already be protecting the plants from Armillaria infection. In the lab, I've showed that Trichoderma's quickly covered Armillaria, stopped it from growing and eventually killed it. To find out what happens in plants, I've put both fungi into the plants and found that 7 strains of Trichoderma have reduced the disease. One's even stopped the plants getting any disease at all. This is a really exciting place to be in my research, and I'm doing more experiments to test how robust these strains are. But if there's a Trichoderma with the potential to control against Armillaria, we could inoculate plants, give them like a form of vaccination against Armillaria, so they can still be planted even if it's already in the soil. And this would be a breakthrough in the fight against Armillaria. It would help protect our forests, agriculture, our gardens, and ensure food security for the future. Thank you.